We in the media always referred to the Hartford Whalers of the 1980s and 90s as the poor man's Boston Bruins. Now, they had a good mixture of talent on defense and offense. They had grit, they had enforcers, they had strong point getters, tough rear guards, and probably one of the most underrated players on the team. You don't hear much lately, but my God, he made a mark. Big drink of water. 6'2", 205, from Detroit, Michigan, a product of the CompuWare minor hockey squad of the 1980s. Adam Burt, now born Adam Lee Burt in Detroit, was drafted in the second round, 39 overall, by the Hartford Whalers in the 87 initial entry draft. Now, like I said, as a youth, he played in the 1982 Quebec International Pee Wee Tournament with Detroit CompuWare. Now, Detroit CompuWare at the time was serving as a kind of, not say rep team, but an elite squad that was drawing a lot of interest in central Canada and the central U.S. for, again, its coaching, its top-flight players that were coming through the system. Now, he had got his first major prominence as again a major junior with the Ontario Hockey League's North Bay Centennials, a very underrated team at the time. Now, before his 1987 draft, he had 2 strong seasons with North Bay. He had 11 assists in 49 games and 86 as stay-home defenseman. And in 87, and a very productive year, 31 points in 57 games, including 4 goals and 7 points in the playoffs, with a combined 206 minutes and penalties in the regular season and playoffs. Now, 88 was a very bizarre season for him. Again, he was owned by Hartford. Played 71 games with North Bay, 2 games in the playoffs, then found time to play 2 games with the Binghamton Whalers in their AHL playoff run that year. Now, 89, he played 23 games with North Bay after being technically sent back down, 14 points in the playoffs, scoring 2 goals. He also played 5 good games with Hartford and 5 games with the Binghamton Whalers. Now, his rookie season of 1990, he had 12 points in 63 games, including strong 8 assists with 2 playoff contests. 91, he spent the majority of the season in Hartford, 9 points in 42 games. Now, for a lot of people, his career season was in 92, 9 goals and 15 assists for 24 points in 66 games. Now, he was with Hartford up until the 1997 season, before, again, the move to Carolina. Now, Burt parted ways with the Hartford Carolina franchise on March 6, 1999, when he was traded to Flyers in exchange for all people Andrei Kovalenko. Now, Burt played his final NHL season with the Trashers in 2001. Now, in the 1990 season, again, Philadelphia's strong run in the playoffs, he had 1 assist in 11 games and provided a strong stay-at-home defense for a very talented Flyer squad. Now, 2011, he saw a season with the Trashers, 2 assists in 27 games, with 27 minutes and penalties. Now, 737 regular season games, 52 points, 115 assists, 37 goals, and 1 assist in 21 playoff games, 17 with the Flyers in 99. In 2000. Now, he was also well known to be part of Team USA. He played for them at the World Juniors 87-89, finishing 4th and 5th. 93 was 6th place with 2 goals and 1 assist, and 98 he helped them to a 12th place finish with 6 games. 26 games at the Worlds, 3 goals, 8 assists for 11 points, and every goal Burt scored was big. Sorry for the cough. Typical member of the Brunswick. Now, Burt has gotten away from his rugged play on the ice and has become a born-again Christian. It was kind of not say a surprise, but he's really strong in the Manhattan fundamentalist movement. He currently serves as the senior associate pastor of the Every Nation Church there. Now, when asked in an interview how he reconciled his beliefs with his off-chippy demeanor on the ice, he responded with a biblical quote, "Whatever you do, do it heartily as unto the Lord." He now resides in New Jersey with his wife and 2 children. All in all, ladies and gentlemen, he wouldn't drop his gloves very often, but when he did, Ladies and gentlemen, I saw a fight against one of the Quebec Nordiques enforcers, and Adam struck him 9 times in about 14 seconds. Fast guy. I remember those 92 and 93 Whalers when they were still contenders for divisional honors. They had a strong run in the 1980s, but the 92 and 93 teams were very underrated. But Burt, again, he was a defensive defenseman. You could score the big goal. But what the fans really liked about him, he wasn't scared to go in the corners. He has suffered from some tough injuries in those seasons. But if he ever completed a full season, I'll give an example of what I mean, ladies and gentlemen. 92, he only had 66 games, and 65, 63, 46, 78, 71, 76, 68, 67. Never played a full season. And again, what Burt's statistic didn't show the whole thing. He was a protector. He was strong on the road. Very intelligent guy. Wasn't scared, again, to speak his mind to his teammates. Very solid guy. He once had an interview, I think, with I figure it was a Hartford announcer. It asked him, he said, "What do you think of your winning streak the last few games?" And he said, "We won nothing." He said, you gotta keep it for the playoffs." He was always geared up towards having a Stanley Cup run. And when he was traded to the Flyers, he finally got that open opportunity. I look at that 2000 Flyers team again, but you put Adam Burt on the Boston Bruins of the 80s or 90s, you put him on the Montreal Canadiens, the 80s or 90s, he probably would have helped them to a cup. Basically one of the most underrated Hartford Whalers of all time. So ladies and gentlemen, if you like what they're doing with our podcast channel, let us know with a like, comment, subscribe. And this is another request from our good friend Andrew Lippert of a long-time follower of the channel. And Andrew also has another question in his email to me. He wanted to know who sang Stand Tall. Now, you can tell he's not Canadian. Everybody knows it's Burton Cummings in his solo career after him and a Guess Who parted ways. But Andrew knows if there's any Canadian trivia question. And if you have a Canadian trivia question you want answered, put it in the comments. And I'll research it or whatever. What an American doesn't know about a Canadian will shock you. Because why would an American be singing American Woman? Think about that for a second. Does it click in? Why would an American be singing American Woman? Yeah, Lenny Kravitz sang it, but it was a cover. Burton Cummings sang American Woman, and it has to be a Canadian. Why would an American sing American Woman? They're not going to get laid, right? Canadian, you say, oh yeah, oh he's dangerous, That's the way it goes. Andrew, thanks for the questions. We always appreciate you, brother. Have a good day. Bye.